Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a quick little video on the BMW, do a little something different. We are still working on the 240 in there, waiting on some parts. So quick little video for this guy. We're getting a new steering wheel for inside and working on some of the headlight stuff. So you can see here, this headlight is, the clear coat's peeling on it. You can see, there you go, all peeling. And I bought a little kit, this guy here, a little headlight restoration kit using sandpaper. You sand it down, and I'll show you. This one I already did. This one's nice and clean. Also, we got some new headlight bulbs and some new angel eyes, or halos, whatever you want to call them. So I got these off Amazon. We'll give them a shot, and I'll link in the description. But basically, to get this done, I got just a regular old drill, some water, and tape. And we'll go ahead and tape up around the outside of the headlight. And then this kit uses different sandpaper. So uses, I think it starts with a 600 grit. I'll have to take it out and look. But basically you start at super coarse, sand everything down so it's nice and even. Then you slowly come up in the grit, I think to like 3000, and the final is a buff. And you buff it out and it should be nice and clean. So we'll get the time lapse set up and go ahead and clean this headlight up. Alright, so this is your 600 grit. They got a whole bunch of those. You keep using that, as you've seen, to keep sanding down the clear coat. Then you'll, after you get that nice and even, you'll jump over to, I believe this is the 800, and all these just Velcro right onto the pad. You can see I got one on here. Then, so we go, it was 600, 800, and then I believe this is 3000, and then to your buffing pad. So which we use a little bit of compound for that. So that'll be the final step. But make sure you wet it each time and basically just wet sanding it down. Keep going. Alright, so this here is kind of what you're looking for. Nice even haze. There's a little bit of a line from where the clear coat was peeling, but it should be able to buff it out. But that's kind of what you're looking for. Nice even haze around it. And now we'll step to the next 800 grit, and we'll keep sanding with that. Alright, so I just did the, I guess this is the 3000 step. So we had our 800 and then our 3000. You can already see it starting to clear up a little bit. And then once we do, we'll probably do another pass with that, and then we'll go on to the actual buffing wheel and we'll buff it to a shine. And I'll tell you, it is freaking hot out here, and my boy Fowler really needs to do his. Look at these things. Freaking terrible. Man. Let me tell your boy to go fix his headlights, you know? Can't see nothing with those things. Alright, so one more pass at this, and then we'll buff to a shine. Alright, so not gonna lie, messed up a little part of it, but looks a hell of a lot better than it did. We can show you right in the corner there. It's not perfect, but the rest of it came out pretty good. And honestly, it's good enough for right now. I'm not gonna go back and resand the whole thing down. So, got both the headlights done. Now we're gonna move on to putting the halos in. And I'm not going to show you the regular headlight bulb. It's a pain in the ass. You got to take the wheel off, take the inner fender liner out, and all that crap. So go ahead and I'll show you how to do the halos real quick, because that's pretty simple. I kind of want to give a review on those. They were pretty cheap. We'll see how they do, and then I'll leave a link in the description if they're good. So yeah, I'm going to clean this thing up, and we'll do the angel eyes. Well, update on freaking Fowler's car. Apparently he already bought new headlights, but whatever. Okay, big money. Just buy new ones. Don't even fix them then.
Look at these make friggin' fresh headlights for the daily.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to have a competition. I think I can clean them up. The other one's better.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think it was well worth me not buffing out those old crappy headlights.
How much were those?
90 bucks.
Alright, maybe. Alright, so BMW headlights are nice and clean. You can actually see with them, and it's no more of the peeling of the clear coat. So now I'm going to try out these. I guess these are the Wind Power, whatever halos. There's some cheap Amazon ones, and I'll give them a shot. So let me show you how we take this apart and switch out these bulbs. Alright, so you just come into this slot here, good bite on it, and pop it up. And that's it. So you'll see that it's this bulb back here is the one that runs your halos. So I believe we just push it towards the motor. Right. And it should pop out. Let me see. Yep, needed two hands. You just push it towards the motor, and then you should be able to, once it's spun, pop it out. Let me grab two hands and we'll pull that out and show you. Alright, so bulb's out, and then these are the new ones. These ones don't come with like the external ballast or whatever you want to call it, they're just the bulbs. So we're going to give these a shot and we'll see how well they work. So I'm going to put these back in. We'll show you real quick how they look, and then I guess we'll get a night shot. So it's probably going to be kind of loud, but they are going to be flashing in the video, which they're not in real life. But, you can see this one's super bright white, and my old one is more halogen oldish looking. So we'll get a shot at night and see how they look, but so far so good. Alright, so definitely at night it's hard to see, but these are just the halos, and the halos are so much brighter than they used to be. Won't be able to see it great, but they look about 100 times better than they did. So definitely recommend. Looks so much better. So alright, I do got to give it to them. The new lights do look pretty good. It's alright for 80 bucks, for 90 bucks, whatever you paid, probably worth it. Alright, so we got one last part to this BMW video, and I'll show you the inside, and that is going to be the steering wheel. So we're going to replace this steering wheel with, here, what's up kid, what are you doing bud? We have a carbon fiber flat bottom steering wheel. So this was supposed to come with the carbon trim, and we're still waiting on them to send that because they forgot to send it for whatever reason. I don't think they had one. So I got some really cheap stick-on stuff, so that's gonna have to do for now. And we'll actually we'll just show you right now. It's probably gonna be too hard to see, but there's basically two soft spots in the back here. Right here, soft spot, and you'll stick a screwdriver in there, flathead, and you'll feel a spring in there. So you'll push that in, and that will pop the airbag out, and then you'll have basically two connections and pop it on out. So one on each side, pop the airbag out, and then we'll meet you over here at the bench. Alright, so both steering wheels out of the car. I will say that these clips here are, this would focus. Alright, well, I can't get this to focus too good, but I basically have to pop each side up with this clip, and then it pops off. It's I actually undid it from these two clips first, and then undid these on the table. But anyway, I'll leave a link. Oh, it is, no. I'll leave a link to another guy who did a really good explanation of how to take the steering wheel off in the description. So I'm going to take these wiring parts out and replace them with these bits, and then we'll be ready to put it back in the car, as well as take out the buttons and everything. So let's go ahead and take all that and put it on there. Alright, so everything is swapped over from this steering wheel, and I know that this doesn't look as good on there. They're supposed to send a new trim, so hopefully we'll get that and slap it on. But for right now, at least we'll have some trim with my buttons. And then we'll go ahead and slap this in, or actually mount this up, then slap that in. So it should be quick and easy. Slide it back in. Alright, so the wheel is in and it looks pretty damn good. Wish I had some more light in here, but kind of get the picture. Sorry for the car being extremely dirty, but super easy to install and love the way it looks. And since this is my daily, it's something I'm going to touch every single day, so that's why I decided to do it. Yeah, I know it is a 328 and it's not a performance car. It's just for me to get good gas mileage, but hey, something I touch every day. I like it, so I did it for me. And hopefully if you guys decide, probably if you have like a 335 or something like that, that would be a sweet upgrade for it. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and maybe you'll put that on your car. Also, hopefully you learned something when we showed you the headlights and how to redo them, and even the my headlights, because now I think it's probably been a month or two and the headlights are still looking good. So next in the shop, we're gonna have probably the next video to see, let's see, is gonna be the new wheels on the truck, and then we'll be back to PJ's Camaro, because that thing's coming in here and it's gonna leave freaking running. I'm sick of looking at it not working. So we're gonna get that thing running in the next coming weeks. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell your friends.